Alright, so guys, I'm back. After a very long time of not recording any videos, probably because I am on Twitch more, but I haven't even posted on Twitch in a while. But hey guys, it's been a while, since I've made this tier list. So I wanna still, say my thoughts, instead of just saying, oh yeah, they're good, and that's it. So let's actually make this tier list for once. Let's start with the main character himself, Joker. I think Joker is still probably the one of the best characters in the entire game. He has every persona in the game. He's a lot of good skills, and the skills that he gets from his personas are really good. Like free heat riser, he can get a lot of free stuff from his personas, even free Mediarama, which is really good. You can get a lot of good things from his personas, so that makes him definitely. I would say he's definitely S tier. Definitely, he's still S tier, but we still have to make an own tier for a certain character that I'll still talk about because he's still really bullshit. But I might make two versions of this hero. So the first part of this video would be casually, and the second part will be speed running. So yeah. Anyway, Ryuji. I still think Ryuji's really good. I think his lightning attacks are pretty good. He can do a lot of damage, especially when he's buffed. He gets a lot of the really good lightning attacks like that Joker can't. So basically, well, Joker can still get the moves, but like he has limited SP, so it's good to always have Ryuji here to buff up himself and other people. So he's really good. I still think he's A tier at least at best. Morgana, I feel like in the original tier list that I made, I'd put Morgana too low. I still think I still used him way less than Sophia. But like if you want to use, my thing is if you want to use wind skills, then just use Joker. I still think that, but he's still really good. So I'm gonna put him in B because I think I put him too low in my original tier list. Makoto, I still think Makoto's pretty good. I still think that, even though I got a recent comment saying that she's bad, but I still think she's really good. Yes, you can use Joker for her for nuke, but she's still useful for like half the battles where you need nuke to actually win, because getting her buff up with her attacks, especially with once you get her buff, she does a lot of damage. Like, if you fully level her up, she's really good. But I still think she's really good. I'm gonna still put her A. I still think she's really good. Zenkichi's like S tier. He gets a lot of really good attacks, and plus he has almighty attacks, which makes it so that no enemy can block his almighty attacks, which is really good. I think he has the funnest, in my opinion, the funnest playstyle in the entire game. Like a brawler, like he can heal from his attacks and deal back with his other things, and plus when he's fully leveled up, he's very good. So yeah, I still think he's one of the best characters in the game. But you guys already know what I think about Yusuke. He's still fucking the best character in the game. I'm just gonna put him SS. I still think this. I still think he's fucking shit broken, because he's super useful in palaces. Casually, he does a shit ton of damage, especially if you buff him with Heat Riser and shit. He does a shit ton of damage. He can pull a glitch that I know, and he's just really good overall. And I still think he's really good. I still think he's good. And I still think that he's still the best character in the game. Easily the best character in the game. Like, actually super easy best character in the game. Because he does a lot of attacks. He has free counters. So that just means easy stun for the for yourself and your team. He's still very good. He does a lot of damage. His ice moves are still really good. He gets free Sukuaja, which means that he can just dodge anything in the game. He's just so fucking broken, I swear to God. Anyway. That's it for Yusuke. Sophia. I still think Sophia is like one of the best of the healers in the game. Because she gets healing wind. She does a shit ton of healing overall. Would I say more than Morgana? Definitely. The only thing about Morgana that he gets is that's really good is the full health revive move, and that's it. And Sophia doesn't get that, which is bad. But like her having light skills, Joker normally doesn't have light skills in his arsenal, so I think it's really good to always have her on the team at least like once or twice. She's really good. She does a lot of damage, and she can really help the team if necessary. Uh, God, why am I blanking on fucking names? Shit, Noir, aka bitch that I keep forgetting the name of. I forget a lot of names. Don't worry. Don't get mad at me in the comments for forgetting names in any anime because I forget a lot. But she is really good, especially in the in Haru. I just remembered her fucking name. It took me a bit because I always forget names, especially even if I watch something recently. I usually forget the name, but Haru is pretty good in Striker. She does a lot of damage. If you buff her, she's really good melee wise, and even if Joker doesn't have a second persona, which he usually does, but that's fine. Even if she does a shit ton of damage, and she can really help for bosses that like have the psychic weakness. Specifically, the third jail. Yeah, specifically the third jail. She does a really good job there. So I still think she's really good. Still think that she's S tier. Futaba's still like at least C rank because like she's just kind of the support of the group and she's supposed to help you out. She can give you full showtime and she can give you a lot of other bullshit that's really good, especially if you fully level her up. So I still think she's really good, and I still think it's B tier at least at best because if you're gonna use fire skills, you might as well be using Joker. But she does a lot of damage for what she does, and having her healing isn't really too bad. So I guess she's fine. So I think that's it for this version of the tier list. I definitely think that if we're talking about speedrunner wise, let's actually. Can I reset this? Oh yeah, here we go. So this is the casual version of the tier list. I do think casually that these guys are. If I were to keep making this tier list, I still think that these guys are definitely still really good casually. But speedrunners, I do speedrun this game a bit. I do speedrun this game, and if we're talking speedrunner wise, then Joker is S tier. Still, he's still really good. He has a very good glitch that you can do. Actually, you can do it on all characters, but Joker and like Ryuji are like the best at doing it because they can just go really fast in game specifically. But basically, Joker gets like the best persona for the run, so definitely he's really good. Um, Ryuji is actually very useful in the speedrun, so probably A tier. Morgana and On are very good for the first dungeon. Definitely good for the first dungeon. Yusuke is not useful, sadly. If speedrunning wise, I would put him B tier. Zenkichi, I still think that Zenkichi's pretty good, but I don't know how good he is in the speedrun. So I'm gonna put him A tier. Morgana, B. Sophia in the speedrun is B, actually. I still think her healing is better than Morgana, but they're both really useful in the speedrun. Makoto, she's useful for like one boss, so B tier. Haru is still really good, A tier, and On is very good for the first palace and a bit of the second palace. I mean, the third palace. I mean, the third jail. Idiot. I keep saying palace because palace is in my brain when I think of Persona. And Futaba is C at best. Do I feel good about this tier list? Maybe because you don't use Yusuke that much in most of the fights. In most of the fights, you use Haru on or at least Sophia or Ryuji. So yeah, I think speedrunning wise, this is definitely the tier list I would go for. Because Joker is still really good. He gives you the carry for like the rest of the run. Well, not that carry, but like basically the one thing you need for the run to actually be noteworthy. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for this video. Um, thank you all so much for coming out for this video. Um, I do think that my thoughts were more present in this one than the original video. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for this tier list. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll probably see you. I don't know when, but hopefully next time. Peace.